One,
Three,
two,
two,
three.
three.
Welcome back to the Control Pod.
Yay!
Oh my god, we guys. See, this is the state of my mind right now. We just got back from a shoot, guys, and oh my gosh, this is like the reality of building a business. Oh my god. But started at 11:30. Just got back 3 o'clock. Set up 3:30 right now.
No, we started the shoot at 11.
No, later.
Oh no, we did start like we did start 11:30.
Yeah,
You're right,
a little bit
because
later.
it was 11:15 by the time we set up. You
Yep.
already get the ball rolling.
The roll balling. Oh my god, it's so
bad.
Anyway, today we wanted to talk about, is our schedule working at control? Monthly cadence. Alicia, do you want to do a quick rundown as to how you feel like you've wanted this to play out and how my feedback has correlated to us landing on what we're doing right now?
I don't remember how
Control.
your feedback correlated on what we landed doing now, but he bumped the mic. But what I do remember actually is that we were like in the beginning of our business. Actually, let me reemphasize. We're talking about this today because we're in the midst of a very heavy shooting week, which is what we are trying to test and trial at control to see if this is something that we really want for our business. Part of that is also, it's a trial period. So we have to be willing to go through the mud of it all. But I think it's good to know and help us with, it's good to know and it's going to help us find a lot of structure and understanding of how we want our business to run. Not just when it's just, wow, Jane's already dropped his food. Not just between Jane and I, but as we grow the business as well and start hiring people. So yeah, it was interesting in the beginning of our business. Obviously, we started off with, very small select amount of clients and enough where we can just kind of schedule them in whenever, try and see when we can fit them in, make sure we have editing time. And it was kind of just on the go testing. There wasn't any real certainty of what was going on. But
It's
then
also just saying like yes to a lot of shoots that were like pretty ad hoc. Like a client would say, "Hey, do you want to shoot this?" Like I've just sort of a video idea, and we'd be like, "Yeah, okay." And then as we get busier and busier, naturally, I think the time just starts to fill out a lot more, and yeah, your weeks become more and more hectic. And we got to a point where we were just saying yes to all these shoots, and it just ended up being like just shooting. But obviously, there's the editing and everything else that has to go.
yeah,
in
you kind of
between that.
need a bit of a flow of how things kind of consistently keep going each month so that when you get to the next month, you don't feel burnt out from the last month. And then you're also just like in the same rhythm and structure. And I think structures are also something that we've just kind of really realized over time is so important when it comes to like owning a business. You can do it sporadically, but you'll end up suffering consequences of it afterwards. So yeah, we started to get really busy and we were really talking about like what's the best way to do this. And obviously I was editing a lot more and also coming to all shoots at the time as well. And then we just kind of started to realize that like that was just really unnecessary. Like there were some shoots where I was like almost barely doing anything or taking an excessive amount of B-roll that did not need to be taken. And so that was obviously a waste of not waste of work, but almost like a sense that you're worried that you could be doing something else that could be more productive for the business. So that was a big part of it as well. And then additionally, we started onboarding an editor who was helping us with a lot of the editing backlog with our clients, but also that freed up then time for us to really focus on what we could do to change in the business. And a part of that was structure of our shoots and our editing time blocks. And not even just our editing time blocks, but also our admin meetings. We figured that, what are the days that we want to do admin? What are the days that we want to shoot? What weeks do we want to shoot? How can we structure it like from an invoicing perspective? How can we structure it from just a general work schedule basis? Not that you want a 9 to 5 while building a business, but you almost want it because it creates structure, which is funny because when you get into a corporate job, you then hate it.
I know,
So it's
literally,
actually kinda
not us
ironic.
fucking hanging shit on corporate and whatnot, and then us turning it into a 9 to 5 or like a 9 to 11, basically. But that's the game.
Beauty of
Sorry,
the
I was just
game.
connecting my phone to try and make sure that I can control this sun because I
Lighting.
noticed that it keeps like coming in and
Shining
out.
on me.
Um,
But yeah, so part of all this is talking about how we structure our weeks. And, it's good for our clients to know like when we're shooting, when we're not shooting, when we're really focused on editing, because that's a big part of, reassuring them that we are in progress with their work and updating them in that sort of timeline of things. And so Jen and I decided, like, let's start from the week, right?
Mhm.
Jen and I decided that on a Monday, that would be our admin day. Start of the week from a Sunday, you're fresh into work, make your admin meetings with our, our team, but also just catching up on like anything, emails, invoicing, updates, shoots, organizing, whatever's happening in the business, all
Mhm.
those things. And that's worked out, I feel like, really well for us.
Mm.
Like, I think we really enjoy our Mondays, actually.
Yeah, Monday's a very productive day. I think
Mm,
just like ticking off things. Sometimes there's like backlogs of edits that I feel like, oh shit, like I need to attend to,
pick
but
up.
we really try and protect that time and make it sacred. And we try and go to like Mr. Summit Faulkner to make sure that we can do the meetings as well, because it's
Yeah.
like good to actually get out of the house and yeah, focus on those things because they are important as well.
Yeah, 100%. And then after your Monday, we have a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which I would like to say is like obviously mainly going to be our shooting days. And this is because like we feel that in the middle of the week, most businesses are kind of obviously operating and, really busy. And that's always a good time to gather any content, obviously based on the business. But also, yeah, most people are pretty much active in that week during those days.
Mm.
Friday, obviously, we try and leave as much as possible where we can for just any other updates, editing. We've got
More recently, it's
recently we
become a
slotted
shoot
shoots
day.
in, but other than that, of the off weeks, we then use it to get some admin and another just a refresh and a chill out for the weekend.
Mm.
But within that weekly structure, we then go ahead and use the month to break down each week as well. So week one of the month is our admin, editing, catch ups, meetings. They're usually
And
meetings,
planning,
actually.
I would say, just like,
Meetings and planning.
yeah, getting on top of client content, making sure that we come with some pretty fresh and brand new ideas so that our clients feel like we're still keeping their content top of mind and making sure that we are accommodating to making sure that they are in control with their social media. Because as much as it's like filming and editing, the ideating and trying to think of ideas or trying to see what's happening in the realm of social media is also very, very important. So we try and utilize that first week to really get ahead and set ourselves up for the remaining 2 to 3 week period where, yeah, it's pretty much go, 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 right? Like we're
Hmm.
basically like straight into booking the shoot, making sure that the deliverables are ready to go. And if we're coordinating with Sarah, just making sure that I'm like on top of any grading that needs to happen so that she has the content ready. So she's not just sitting there twiddling her thumbs, waiting
Yes.
for content to come through the pipeline, which we're finding that I mean, this is jumping a little bit ahead, but once Sarah is done with the content, there's like a slight window where there's room for us to make content. Because as much as we're making content for other people, it's also very important as a business owner to make sure that you are doing content as well. That is very, very important and something that we have been lacking on a little bit.
Mm.
Like the
Me.
podcast is good.
Literally me.
Sure, yep. Taking
Mm.
accountability, Alicia. I love it.
No, it's literally me.
It's
I
actually
like
yeah.
struggle. It's actually really hard. Like when you're locked into like admin or editing and you're then having to switch that and go onto camera mode. It's actually a challenge.
Hmm. But it's easy for you to tell me to do it, huh?
Yeah, because that's your role and department.
Anyway, I'm glad you're experiencing that, and I'm sorry to hear that.
No,
If
you're
there's
not. You're not
anything,
sorry.
if there's anything that I can do to support you,
No,
then please let me
no,
know.
I just need to get the work done. I need to stop
Yeah, for
complaining.
sure. But yeah, I think we're noticing that there's like little pockets of space where we can start fitting in these different things. Obviously, Alicia and I would love to have like weekends back, but yeah, now it's filling up quite quickly. There's run club commitments, there's shoot day commitments for some of the weekend stuff for clients that have those commitments over the weekend that we can't really like not be there for because it's important that we capture anything that's there. Um, but mostly, yeah, that second and third week is pretty chock a block. Like
Yeah,
I mean, to give an overview of this week, we protected our Monday, but then we had what two shoots on Tuesday, which was meant to be three.
yeah,
One got postponed to the week after,
correct.
which is eating into the fourth week, unfortunately. And then today we had a massive shoot
Mm,
for one of our larger packages.
yeah.
And then tomorrow we'll have two shoots. Friday we'll have another shoot. Saturday we'll also have a small shoot
Friday's an
as
all
well.
day shoot as well.
Yeah, Friday's a massive
We're out and
day.
about all day. So
Um,
it's like we're really, yeah. And it's actually kind of interesting because you try your best to stack them together as best as possible because otherwise, what will happen is you end up burning yourself out just by shooting and then you've got no time to edit. But it's good where we have some days like this where we just have one shoot. One shoot,
hmm.
go home. Or we have like some days where there's no shoot in the morning and we have a shoot in the afternoon.
Mhm.
Because then you get a bit of a break at home to just like go for a walk, have your coffee, breakfast, chill, get on the laptop, do a little bit of light work or heavy work, whatever's the plan,
Mhm.
and then you kind of like chill for a bit more, have lunch, chill, and then you head out for a shoot. Like
Yeah.
that's also pretty nice as well.
Yeah.
I think the ones in the morning are like our most killers, like
I think
straight
so.
first thing in the morning.
Because we have this little
We have
doggo.
the doggo, and we have to like walk in, rush, and then run
Mm.
out of the house. So that's just a mental note for me to book more shoots, less in the early morning.
It's a hard balance because
Yeah, you kind
everyone's
of want
so
it
fresh in
done.
the morning, and it's actually
Yeah.
like the shoots actually go by a lot smoother sometimes. Maybe not like super early, but
You reckon?
I feel like that maybe 10:30 slot is like pretty fresh, where you feel a little bit more accomplished throughout the start of the day. You've got your tasks done in the morning. You've had your breakfast. The food sort of sunk in. It's not like all of a sudden you've eaten and you're feeling a little bit sluggish. It's sort of like you've gotten out of that window. Then you feel like a little bit more talkative as a person. I feel like 10:30 is that sweet spot.
Mm,
And then if you do end of day shoots, everyone's just tired, the energy's not there, and you do need to be a bit more like present when you are filming in situations like that. So yeah, it's just like figuring out what works best for the client as well. Like you also have to look at them, and they are a person, they have things going on. Some of them are, building a business for the first time too, and like it's their first rodeo, so you have to be mindful of that. They also might have like classes in between for like a tutoring client, or they might also have people who are not wanting to be filmed as well in that section where you are filming stuff. So where can you sort of find time in between that? Like there's a lot of workarounds. I
a lot
don't
of management.
feel.
What we found today was like finding locations
Yes, location scouting,
was a part of that.
scouting. That's very, very important. And I think it's actually sometimes that's someone's like full-time job, like to
Mm,
find locations for you to shoot. So we're learning on the fly and we're very grateful that we get to do what we do. I think like just the intricacies and all the different situations that you have to start preparing about and for is like really, really eye-opening.
yeah,
And I'm very grateful for you, Alicia, because you managed to do it very, very well.
that's okay. That's
I
my
just
job.
I feel like I could not think that way,
Yeah,
but that's okay. It's not my
that's
job.
that's right. So playing into your strengths.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I think I agree. And I've enjoyed this week in its aspects that we've had like been able to catch up with a lot of people. And then I know I'm excited for that fourth week where there's like nothing,
Mm.
and it's just like editing, working,
Get in the
admin,
dungeon.
invoicing, catching up, whatever it is. Like it's just you and the laptop and you can be anywhere, like whether it's at Mr. Summit Cafe, our local, or whether it's in the study office here. It's just nice knowing that there'll be a week where it's like a full break to just like refresh. And I know that into the next week after will be so like refreshing as well.
Mm.
Because then you're ready. Like 2 weeks after that, you're like, okay, now I'm ready to like shoot
Yeah,
back to
it's
back
like
to back.
fortnightly blocks is the best way to look at it because
Yeah.
like week 4 and 1 essentially become this fortnightly period of like, okay, rest and recuperate slash get on top of things that were slipping behind. Then you launch pad into the new month as well, and then it's sort of like go 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 for weeks 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, that's sort of like a good system that's been working for us. Do you feel like it took a while for us to get there?
Mm, yeah. So I don't know. I don't think we knew what we wanted for a while. Like I think we were kind of just YOLOing it, and then we were kind of like, oh, this is great. But then when we started to pick up more clients, we were like, oh my god, like, how do you find the time to shoot, edit all of their deliverables, then go back into shooting all their deliverables again? It's like, yeah, we have that. Like that's also the struggle now too. Like you're running out of
Mm.
time, but it's like it feels more in chunks
Yeah, like you
rather
sort
than
of
like
can brace.
sporadic over the 4 weeks of the month. That was
Yeah,
really of a challenge.
it's a good bracing period for sure because you like
Mm,
can mentally prepare. Like this week's gonna be chock a block. Like we
yeah.
know that this fortnight is gonna be quite chock a block. Like
Mm.
be prepared for that. You probably will have no windows where you can just sit down and like be with the laptop.
Yeah, pretty
So
much. Like I try and obviously when I slot the days and the shoots in, I try and be mindful of like if there's a free day to keep it empty and then stack more shoots on the same day because it's better that you just get it all done in the one day. As
yeah.
much as you're exhausted, don't get me wrong. Like we get back home and we're like having a nap on the couch at like 4, we're wrecked. But we know that then tomorrow or the next day it's like empty. So it kind of is a bit more relievable.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just a trial period, and I figure with business it kind of has to be like that. You kind of have to just trial and see how things go And if you like it, you like it, and you don't, you don't. And if you find after this month you're like wrecked, then it's
Mm.
like, okay, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe we need to sporadically spread them out a bit more. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
On
yeah.
that, on that note, like in terms of shoots and stacking on days, I would rather stack 3, even 4. Like, can you imagine if we get to a point where we do 4? I don't know.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But I'd rather stack those shoots and get them out of the way and then just pass out at the end of the day, knowing like all the energy's gone, rather than like fill out the week and have like a shoot once every single day. But then you
Mm,
get back from that shoot and like your energy's just so drained. And then you
mm,
end up taking what, like a 2-3 hour nap. And it's just like GG, you know? Like that's just like time wasted, right?
mm,
So I'd rather just like ride the momentum on those days where we're shooting 3 clients, like just smack like monsters and
mm.
Red Bulls and everything to try and like keep yourself up
That's
and on
crazy.
float. And then as soon as you get home, it's all good. You just pack everything away, pass out, and then tomorrow's a new day, right? Like you just
Yeah,
have a free schedule.
yeah.
That's like probably even better. So it's like, yes, we have this fortnightly block, but like within that fortnightly block as well, are there ways that we can like microdose or stack multiple shoots in like one day or like
Mm,
2 days,
mm,
and then you can start freeing up another day.
mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
It is
lots to,
doable. It is. It's a lot of juggling. It's actually like a job on its own.
yeah. I'm
Managing
gonna
shoots.
twist this.
Oh,
There
that
we go.
works.
That works too. Yeah, that was pissing me off.
I think Choco farted.
No, it was actually me.
Three,
No, don't need
two,
to.
one.
We'll just
Clap
keep it
it
in.
back. Ew.
Just keep it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you can see, we're pretty cooked.
We're pretty wrecked.
Pretty wrecked.
It
And
was.
that's like not factoring in the fact that we had a miss shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. It was our first meal. No, first like second like our lunch, and it's at 3:30 because we got back later than expected, which is
mm,
so fine. But then we had lunch at 3:30
mm.
into 4. See, in that point, I feel like I just wouldn't have dinner then.
Nah, that's unhealthy.
Really?
I think that's
No, but the
unhealthy.
time of it is like you've eaten at. Because if I'm gonna have dinner, I would love to get to a point where I'm having dinner at like 6:30.
6:30 is good.
Because then you're set, your stomach settles before going to bed.
Yeah.
Done deal for the day.
Yeah.
It's hard when we're shooting.
It is hard, yeah.
And we're eating a Mars lamb. Oh
I
no,
know.
chicken
Rice.
rice.
Apparently there's a store right next to Universal in Lygon. Oh my gosh.
That's where this is
This
from.
is where this is from.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you got the location of where this chicken rice is from?
I was given the details
You were given. Oh, that's crazy.
and they ungate kept it. And
Why they were
pro-
gatekeeping it?
No, they weren't. No. But everyone was like, yeah, this like lamb dish. I was like, okay, cool. I'm waiting for it.
Didn't come.
Didn't come. Came in 6 fucking cartons,
Oh, like the
or
tin trays.
tin trays. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that shit was so yum.
we were at a party
So yum.
with
Anyway,
a bunch of our actually it was our clients' party technically if you think about it like that.
yeah.
And they were there just for vibes
Mm.
and as close friends. And yeah, brought some lamb and rice and chicken. And then they had so many because the food came later, but there was already food there, so we were all eating that food. And then by the time the lamb and the chicken rice came, we were like almost full. So we were
Mm.
just nibbling at it, and there was so much left over, and we were like, "We'll take it home." We took a tray home, and now we've frozen
Literally.
everything up, which has been honestly
So
lifesaver.
clutch.
I'm not gonna
So
lie.
clutch. Oh my
Actually,
god.
has been lifesaver.
And you've
Um,
been eating the same meal 4 days in a row.
yeah, but this is good. I can have this 4 times.
But you can make good meal prep.
Nah,
You
sometimes
can.
I feel like it's. Yeah, but I would love
This
to have
is legit
something
chicken
else.
and rice.
Yeah, I know, but seasoned so immaculately.
Yeah, it's true.
Immaculately.
Um,
But yeah, I think that's like going back to business and control and all that. I think that's just something that we're just trialing and testing because again, it's not going to work for everyone. But also, we're not going to be doing this job forever as well. The
that's
goal is to
true.
hire. Still in progress.
In progress, I know, literally.
Feels so bad
been
because it's
baiting
so
all
hard
these
when you have so many emails of videographers that want to hire you, but you've just got no time to go through the emails,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually a struggle. So if you're hearing this, we are going to go through it. I swear, you're a little chicken, a little bit of chicken coming out of you. But that'll be an exciting new step for control because that'll be a whole nother job too, managing
Videographers, yeah.
and reviewing and making sure everything's okay and just more jobs after more jobs. But it's a part of building,
Part of building,
scaling.
which is super exciting. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. And how do you fit a podcast in there as well?
Podcast what?
No, just like,
Oh, in general.
yeah, literally. It's a lot. I
Yeah.
think just we'll keep this one short today. We just sort of wanted to give an insight into what goes on throughout our months.
Yeah.
I think like a good learning experience for myself personally. I've never been organized, and I feel like you combine disorganized to a bit of avoidment issues as well, or not issues, just like avoidance, like whether that be through procrastination or just genuinely like not thinking like that you're good or not happy with the work, so you avoid it, that sort of stuff. Like,
Mm.
yeah, there's no room for that anymore because this cadence and this pace is very much highlighting everything, and you sort of have to be on beat. So that's one of the big learnings for myself. I'm very grateful because I feel like, yeah, like the organization has really pulled through, and I think we're seeing benefits from it as well.
Yes, we are. I also am very grateful as well. No, again, like without you, we wouldn't be able to do the shoots that we do. Like you're the bread and butter of the business at the end of the day. Truly. Peace.
Mm.
And so yeah, and obviously I film iPhone content as well, but like really, like the camera does the work that we need to do.
Mm.
So it's a matter of just structuring it so it's easier, so that you don't have to think as much and you can just do what you enjoy doing,
Mm.
right? So it's all part of that process as well, but still figuring it out. And yeah, I agree with this part. It's like short because yeah, we wanted to show you like what a snippet of our day kind of looks like, how it feels, and then yeah, like even now eating lunch while you're in our potty is just showing you how we're trying to. What's it called? Habit maxing? No,
So, habit stacking.
habit stacking.
Yeah.
Because what's gonna happen after this pod is a well-deserved nap.
I'm actually gonna have to make a short for the pod, but maybe I'll listen to it with headphones on and just yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
but
literally.
thanks for listening to the pod today, and it's a short one because we feel that we will be bringing bigger guests in the future.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, if you are a guest that is listening to this right now, or a potential future guest, if you're listening to this right now, Jane has now filled out a new, or has written up a new
EOI
expression of interest
expression of interest
for our
for
potty.
guests.
Yep.
Literally. Go check it out. It should be linked in the description on YouTube and also on Spotify.
Yeah, in our bio.
And our bio.
On
So if you
Instagram.
go through our link tree and you feel like you've got a story to share, business and content related,
Let us know.
please fill it out. Yeah, we'd love to chat. Promise we'll be higher energy than this.
I agree. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and please rate this show 5 stars.
And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.